About what, you stupid bitch? Huh? About my wife? Huh? The dollar with that stop playing on me. You better go ask them what go on with over there. Or whatever the thing going on. My little got slaughtered this morning. I ain't got no time for you. What's wrong with you, man? I'm on different time and I'm not living in a different world. And yes, I am real demanding with a real illness. I ain't crazy, but I never ain't say I was up. Well, waiting up. Dumb.
NBA YoungBoy has never been a stranger to controversy, but this time he might have crossed a line that even he can't walk back from. In his latest track, he dropped a lyric that instantly set the internet on fire, hinting that Floyd Mayweather's daughter, Yaya, was pregnant again, and that he pressured her to end it. For fans, it wasn't just another bar. It sounded like a confession, and the fallout has dragged everyone, YoungBoy's wife, Yaya, and even Floyd himself, straight into the storm. The lyrics spread like wildfire, sparking endless speculation. Was Yaya secretly carrying his child again? Social media thought it made sense, given her history with him. But Yaya wasted no time shutting the rumor down, jumping online to declare she wasn't pregnant. The denial should have ended the conversation, but instead it lit the fuse for even more chaos. Within hours, YoungBoy's wife's mother, Tina, stepped into the mix, blasting Yaya publicly and calling her unstable. Yaya didn't back down. Instead, she doubled the heat, lashing out and accusing YoungBoy's marriage of being nothing more than signatures on paper. What started as a rumor about pregnancy had spiraled into a full-blown family war. For anyone who's followed Yaya's story, this meltdown felt like déjà vu. Her history with YoungBoy has always been toxic and dangerous. Years ago, she tattooed his face on her arm as if to stake her claim on him forever. When that didn't keep his attention, she spiraled further, slapping one of his baby mothers during an argument. But the darkest chapter came in 2020 when she stormed YoungBoy's home in Houston and stabbed LaPatra Jacobs, another woman pregnant with his child at the time. That could have sent her to prison for 2 decades, but prosecutors cut a deal: 6 years of deferred probation, community service, and strict orders to stay away from the victim. For most people, that kind of second chance would be a wake-up call. For Yaya, it was just another turn in her obsessive orbit around YoungBoy. And now, that obsession has taken a darker turn with this alleged pregnancy. YoungBoy's lyric didn't sound like he was bragging. It sounded like regret. Like he was exposing not just Yaya, but himself too. If he really pressured her into ending it, then this isn't just about rumors online. It's about choices that could damage his marriage, drag his entire family situation deeper into chaos, and raise serious questions about Yaya's mental state. Fans can't stop asking, did she really go through with it? And was it her choice at all? Looming behind all of this is Floyd Mayweather. The boxing legend has spent his career building a billion-dollar brand built on control, controlling fights, controlling business, controlling his image. But with Yaya, he's always been in damage control mode. When she stabbed LaPatra, Floyd showed up in court, paying for lawyers and standing by her side. He made sure she walked free. But every time her name gets tied to YoungBoy again, Floyd's spotless image takes a hit. He's built his legacy on discipline, yet his daughter keeps making headlines for obsession, violence, and now rumors of an ended pregnancy. For a man who thrives on controlling every narrative, this is one storyline he can't seem to shut down. Meanwhile, YoungBoy himself doesn't look like he's holding it together. He's only 25 years old, yet he already has over a dozen children with multiple women. His marriage to Jaslyn Michelle was supposed to be the beginning of stability, but now it's under attack from all sides. His wife has stayed silent through the storm, but silence doesn't always mean peace. It could mean damage control. At the same time, YoungBoy is still on house arrest in Utah, facing cases while trying to keep up with music. Insiders say his mood has been darker than ever, and his new songs sound less like flexes and more like therapy sessions. The lyric about Yaya wasn't random. It felt personal, almost like a cry from someone unraveling. The public isn't letting any of this slide. Fans have turned social media into a battleground of opinions. Some are clowning the situation with jokes comparing him to Nick Cannon, while others are dead serious, calling out the toxic cycle of women settling for being baby mothers instead of demanding stability. And when it comes to Yaya, sympathy is gone. People don't see her as a victim anymore. They see her as addicted to the chaos, no matter how much it costs her reputation. Every denial she makes, every attack she throws at YoungBoy's family only adds fuel to the fire. And then there's Floyd, staying completely silent. No statements, no interviews, nothing. But his silence might speak louder than words. Every time Yaya spirals online, Floyd's billion-dollar brand takes another hit. He's supposed to be the man who controls everything in and out of the ring. Yet, when it comes to his own daughter, he looks powerless. If the rumors about ending another pregnancy are true, then Floyd isn't just dealing with drama. His name is tied to headlines about violence, obsession, and family breakdowns. And that's the kind of stain even his wealth and lawyers can't easily erase. So where does this leave NBA YoungBoy? He's boxed in, caught between a wife holding the household together, an ex who won't let go, and a father-in-law who happens to be one of the most powerful men in sports. His music reflects the pressure, but his personal life is tearing at the seams. Fans are watching closely because this story is bigger than gossip. It's about how fame, obsession, and power can twist lives in ways that even money and success can't fix. And maybe that's the real takeaway here. YoungBoy's lyric might have sounded like just another wild bar, but what if it wasn't? What if it was the truth slipping out in the only place he feels safe, his music? If that's the case, then Yaya's denial, her online attacks, and Floyd's silence are just the surface of something much deeper, something that could shatter not only YoungBoy's image as a family man, but Floyd's legacy as the man who always controlled the outcome. Because when obsession, money, and fame collide, the fallout is never small. And right now, it feels like we're only seeing the beginning.